Give me a willpower times 5.
Yeah.
Right. All the rhino-headed guards' eyes begin to blink, and all the other guys go.
I'm out.
Freddy stands up and begins trying to run. One of his 4 guys grab him and put a sack over his head.
No,
look at the
ambassador.
What do we do? What do we want?
We want to talk to him.
Do we?
You want to talk to him?
The Mibs, if they turn up.
Shall we tie Freddy to the chair, sir?
No.
Shall we chain him to the chair, sir?
Ooh.
Let him go. It's okay.
Let's go to the front gate and see if they show up or not.
That's right. Let's go and see if they show up.
All right, you guys head over to the front gate, and they were coming in, a couple of them on horses, and one of them and when they're on their way, they got sucked up by a fucking tornado. And you guys are like, wonder if they'll make more come. You see their horses and them going around screaming.
I pull out my pocket watch and wait for 2 minutes.
All right, no more come.
All right, interesting. It's usually 2 minutes. The next, from memory, it's 120 seconds, wasn't it? For the next lot turn up?
Sometimes 5 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, well...
you want to wait another 3?
I think it depends on the place.
Your guards are really unhappy that you're out here. It's no longer raining, though. However, you are being showered with small flower petals, some of which burn intermittently, although they don't cause heat, which is a blessing.
Okay.
They eventually extinguish themselves. Eventually, nobody shows up. You're just sitting there going, There's all kinds of chaos in the town. People are running around. And just like Freddy, when there's any kind of trouble or doubt, people are trying to flee to different areas, but they don't know where they're fleeing to, and there's bad shit going on in other areas as well.
All right, so from your investigations of the wall, did it appear to be pattern related or chaos related?
Didn't get that far.
You hear Yahoo! Yahoo! Give me a spot hidden roll at half.
Someone's riding a bomb down, aren't they?
Take guard, Pete. Although Pete's the only one who didn't see it, the other two go, yeah, and it falls into the fortress and explodes and takes out much of the area inside of the fortress. It was a guy in a cowboy hat, a kind of a fat guy in a cowboy hat, according to Freddy, who got an amazingly good look at it.
Does anybody... I've got to lock it in. So if you got any victory cards...
I actually do. I have a prestige victory and a regular victory.
All right, well, we can lock them all in, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Good thinking.
Right. Boom.
All right, I'll just get rid of acting plus 20 to get down to 4 cards so I can play it.
Needless to say, this has caused more pandemonium. The entire town is acting as though it's being attacked, but it's not sure by what. You see a bunch of like weird kind of fungus-looking guys look resolutely marching by. They're not coming in your gate. They're just going A to B. And one of them like kind of looks over at you, touches the brim of his mushroom-like cap, like, good day, governor, and they keep walking.
Nod to him.
All
right.
The people that are...
Okay.
The doors that are guarding Freddy are super impressed with you guys.
Unless you guys have got other avenues you wish to...
Well, the only other thing is the armor, which we need to get.
Yeah, I think there's slightly bigger pressing issues.
Just so you know, we have a limited amount of time to get the armor, but yes, we do have time.
All right.
If only you guys got started on it right away.
We caught the field.
So you haven't actually explained where the armor is. Oh,
It's
sorry.
in-
Yes, you did say
yeah.
it was in some radioactive field near
In Bakersfield and
Bakersfield. Yeah, which from memory is the Route 66. I'd have to check my old notes, but
But yeah, if you want to check the file with the skull wall, I can take you there.
Roll another double off for me, Freddie, as you pull out a card. It looks like
No, I'm not
the.
doing it now. I'm asking
Oh.
if you want to.
I was going to say, it
I don't
looks
know,
as
do
though
you
the
want-
current.
Did you show him the note?
Yeah, sure enough.
It looks as though the current shadow storm, if that's what it was, is settling down, and people are currently
No,
working on killing the things that have appeared and wailing about the things that have disappeared.
Bakersfield must be elsewhere.
By the way, Doc, if you really want to go and talk to Merlin, we could walk the pattern and
Well,
teleport to him.
better to
What are you talking about? We have a. Don't you have? I have the room, the safe room in the Courts of Chaos.
Oh, do you have a trump of that?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, does it work?
I don't want to use that unless it's like absolutely dire, and we're
Okay, fair
not quite there yet.
Fair enough.
Okay, FK, while you guys figure out what to do.
So from what you guys have encountered so far,
Mhm.
was there particular avenues that you still wanted to check out with what's going on, or
Well, I know that the armor is a fairly difficult mission. If we go and undertake that, we'll need to do more research on the irradiated area and like how, because people go there apparently in search of treasure, so they need to have some sort of protection if they go there. We were looking into getting some suits and stuff from Guri, but they're very expensive. We could get right away.
so Redwood Forest is past Bakersfield.
Or maybe they said north of Bakersfield, so maybe it's in the forest. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's where there's a tree which has got a red door that goes to a desert.
Yeah, that's the only like quote unquote urgent thing, but we have until the end of the season to get that. So we might want to deal with the more
the whole world ending,
yeah.
the realms ending.
Any thoughts on the note about Janice? Okay.
Well, we found Maddie on an island near the Courts of Chaos in a crystal tomb as such, which was basically equivalent to stasis.
How did you get there?
Via the pattern.
Oh, you just wished yourself there. Okay.
As you guys
Mildred
are.
walked the pattern, and one of the things, because she wanted to know where they were, and so then myself and Rock walked a pattern. Sorry, not Rock. Tom walked a pattern as well, so that we would go with her. And yeah, she wished to go to Maddie.
Mm. And is Maddie Janice's mother?
Well, Maddie was the one who was pregnant with Janice and raised Janice.
So who is the father?
White.
White is the father. Great.
As you guys are standing there, a really harassed Harry messenger comes up. He's got part of his clothes look like they've been burned. He's covered with like a black inky shit. It looks like he's been beaten up. He comes puffing up and he goes, "Message for the ambassador?"
Yes.
He has the message and he goes, "Is it Small tip, too much to ask for, sir. He's got like a little blood coming out of his mouth.
Sure.
How much do you want to give this poor bastard who looks like he's literally crawled through hell?
Hang on a second. Let me check how much money. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, have a gold coin.
Thank you, sir. He hands you the message. Everybody give
Did you, if you wish, go to the kitchen door and get some food?
Oh, he limps off toward the kitchen. One of the guards escorts him. No worries. Everybody, as you're staying there, everybody give me a spot hidden roll at -30 or half, whichever is better for you. Apparently, everybody is able to make that relatively easily. In the distance, you see a face of sorts, like peer from behind a building, look at you guys, and then withdraw. It looks like this chunk. It was kind of hard to see it. It's almost as though your eyes were not wanting to see it, but you guys are all freakishly good at, seeing what's really there. So, yeah. The message appears to be a single piece of rolled paper that's been put into a leather tube.
Okay. Is there a seal?
No.
Okay. I'll pull it out and have a look.
It looks like it's just this symbol thing here.
Oh. Yeah, we saw that in one of those blurry vision things.
He says, pointing out yet another small piece of information.
What blurry vision thing?
You know, sometimes before you wake up, you get flooded with images.
Yeah. That's one of the images, was it?
That's the only image.
Okay, so you only saw that.
Yes.
Okay, and it's not familiar with anything?
Not that I know of.
Alright.
Doc Fulton looks as though he's had a lemon rammed up his ass. Zesty.
I'm not feeling very lemony fresh right now.
The paper that it's on, Logan.
It appears to be vellum.
Okay.
Give me a biology roll.
Is there any watermarks on it?
On tanned hide? No.
Yeah, I was going to say unlikely being vellum, but yeah. Could be, like, as in, may not necessarily be watermark, but it could be an impression from a seal or someone's stamp or something. Where are we? Biology.
And is it handwritten or hand drawn or like super precise machine drawn?
Pretty precise. Ooh, it's human skin. Give me a human gore sanity roll. Says Pete. Unless he's got human gore maxed out, in which case he goes, neat.
No, I do not have human gore maxed out. I've got cross out maxed out, but not human gore.
Ah!
Made it.
0. You've been dealing with a lot today.
Yes. It's on human skin.
Oh, lovely.
Everybody else give me a sandy roll unless you have human gore maxed out. Ah!
So yes, does it actually look like it's a tattoo, as in it's been cut off someone, or does it look like?
It looks like it's been printed or drawn very precisely, but you're not sure by what.
Mm-hmm.
If it's ink, it's damn good ink.
We need to go find the messenger. Ask who sent this.
Yeah. Well, I sent him to the kitchen door, so he should be hopefully there.
You guys go find him, and he goes, I don't know. It was a lady, and she was wearing like this white mask with like sparkly shit, and she's wearing like this robe and stuff. I figured it wasn't anything explosive.
Thanks, I know who that is.
Oh, great. All old friends then, he says. He's eating some stew. They have a stew pot here.
Yeah, I walk back away from the kitchen and say, yeah, that's the lady Webb described seeing when the Harlequins attacked us.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Freddy's guards look at each other like, I'm glad I don't deal with this bullshit every day. They've gotten fucking burned out is what it is. Yeah, everyone goes.
All right.
I want to be like him someday. Uh-huh. Looks like we're going to have plenty of extra steel. At this point, a van pulls up. It looks like it's, just imagine one of those VW hippie vans with all the hippie logos and stuff on it. And some weird creature with eyes on stalks and stuff. It has like a headband and like is wearing a peace symbol jewelry and stuff. He goes, blah, 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 blah. Everybody give me new skill for new language. He pulls up and looks at Fold and goes, fuck you. And Fold's like, fuck you too.
Oh, wow, nice.
McKay, they were asking how to get to metal stock.
You shouldn't have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
I'll be right back.
They begin arguing. I told you that. They turn around and drive off. That language is called snail glub glub.
Snail glub.
Also, McKay, there is a new zone that we discovered.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he says, dropping yet another bombshell, McKay, who instead of freaking out, just looks mildly happy.
We were there for about 10 minutes and then left.
Okay,
basically.
And what is its new zone?
Don't know too much about it, but basically it's quite hot over there. And all we saw was 4 distinct races. One was like this tree-like creature. Another one was like a blob. Just a blob with like bits of arms and legs kind of sticking out, but nothing concrete. And another one was kind of like a large monkey, but it had, you know what? Let me just draw it for you. Hold on. I pull out a sketch pad. Why am I trying to describe this to you? I'm an artist.
Draws you a
so...
big penis.
There you are. Logan, can you show the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you appear there? You just woke up there?
We just woke up there through some thick fog, kind of in a foresty area next to a large river. And there was some very obvious tripwire, well, not tripwire, but like traps laid out. So if you trip over it, it'll make noise and stuff.
Okay.
But we didn't stay too long because the universe was breaking and Doc wanted to go investigate that instead.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a trump to go back there if you want to ever go back there.
Well,
Here's the pictures he draws for you.
I suppose the question is, what is going on? All right, so a Wolverine-ish type dude with axes.
That's a pig man, the one with the beard. But yeah, that's the Wolverine. Yeah. That's the tree people I was talking about.
Okay. With the spikes on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got tree stuff growing off him. A weird cat woman upright.
Where are the monkeys looking?
Here.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a monkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just a quick sketch.
You showed me different ones earlier, but...
Yes, I did. See how evil I am. Ha 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 ha!
Some guy drinking booze in overalls and...
Yeah, those are the blobs. And like a pig man looking dude.
Yes, a guy with a upturned nose.
I would have also drawn those weird dragon looking things that were flying.
Give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll, Pete. That looks like a fat dragon.
Or like a Shantak or...
Take a +10 on your Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Oops. Cthulhu Mythos. Fumble.
Not at all like a smog.
Nah.
They're all flying smog.
Okay. Smog. Oh, yeah, from The Hobbit.
What? Where's this small for that? Smog was fucking huge. Well, anyway.
Anyway. Alright.
And
So-
yes, you do get tarot cards if you go there.
Yeah, that's right. So you guys went, saw the wall, said, "Ah, look, it's a wall of skulls," and then just buggered off again, or what?
Well, everything I posted on the boards is what we did there.
Short
We saw
answer,
the-
yes.
The man on the horse. We saw the note in the wall. We saw the wall. Doc thought about walking through it, but decided against it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, really.
Did you try and see if it was pattern related or chaos related?
I don't believe so. Or if we did, we didn't succeed. We can go back and look. It might be different now, who knows. I would suggest we put on the Santa suits, however. It's quite
I
cold
was
over
going to
there.
say, was it still cold there?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we went in Santa suits, so we were fine.
Because we could potentially get attacked, I might go grab my bow as well.
True, I might want to go visit the blacksmith and see if they can fix my sword.
Not going to be it's going to be a come back in a couple of days time job, you know.
I have a backup sword I can go get real quick.
Show
while they
them
do
with
that.
some fucking glue. There you go. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll leave the sword with them, grab my backup one from Voris, and come back.
So wait, you're going to a different zone to do this?
No, I'll leave it with a blacksmith.
Why don't you just go grab one of you asked to get one of the ones out of the vault?
Are any of them... Oh, yeah. They're the really short ones, aren't they?
Can we have dwarvish swords in there or something?
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Yeah. Because, I thought we had normal ones. I forgot we had the short ones. Yes, yeah.
So he's wandering off. What are you two doing while he's wandering off?
Getting changed into. I'm going to be in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm. No problem. And Chris, what are you doing?
I'm grabbing my bow.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna grab my bulletproof vest from my doghouse and
No
put that
problem.
on.
When you go to find McKay's kid, he's currently helping to free some trapped people, and there's all this black mud and stuff on him, and they're like, he's helping to do the lever thing, and
I'll go help. I'll go help him.
all right, no problem. Yeah, sure. Give me a strength roll as you're trying to assist with freeing trapped people and whatnot. You go and just lay on the lever. They push you off and keep working.
I asked the gods, do you mind helping? They seem to be struggling.
We've got our job, sir.
I understand, and it's a very good job.
Oh, yeah.
I feel very safe when I'm around you.
We've got our orders. Oh, no, it's to keep everybody else safe from you.
Well, I still feel safe when I'm around you. You never know when we might get attacked by Harlequins.
They just look at you.
I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, he's finished up with that, and he's now going to the next of his huge list of emergencies and whatnot.
All right, you know what? I'm just going to stick with McKay, because he has access to the vault. I'm not going to bother Elwin.
You go look for McKay. He's already back. He's got all the stuff he needed and everything. He's
McKay,
changed. He's ready to go. And
Elwin's a bit quite busy. I don't want to bother him.
Did you want the dwarvish sword or the monofilament blade?
The monofilament's fine.
Cool. Mark it off of your list as you manage to not irritate the shit out of Elwin. I thought you'd just walk up while he's busy doing this, drag him off. I need some shit.
And don't forget the Santa suits as well.
Mm-hmm.
Got two. All three of you are dressed like Santa.
And I have my armor on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are we ready to go then? Doc, do you need anything before we leave? Cool. Alright, I pull out my card, make my luck roll.
Come on, double watch it.
And off we go.
No problem.
I was just going to say, just as an aside, just remember that they're not Santa suits. They're
Mrs. Claus, yes.
suits.
Mrs. Claus suits. Fine.
Right. You guys are in cold Arctic, winds blowing. It looks like, in addition to the partially burned down Last Chance Saloon, it also looks like it went through a rain of bolts, like metal bolts and stuff here. So they're laying around, lots of them. And over there you can see, it looks like where the firewall used to be, or wall of fire, it appears to be kind of a glowing, churning cloud that contains skulls that kind of form and unform and fly around in there. And it seems to be just as wide as the original wall of fire, and just as high and just as deep. And it seems more solid than last time you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys all can hear sleigh bells. Sound like they're distant, but getting louder.
I pull out my binoculars and look around.
You see, it looks like Santa Claus is in a sleigh, and it's being pulled by various reindeer, and he's heading this direction.
Guys, incoming Santa Claus.
Is it the demon or is it the Santa?
No, it looks like a different Santa. This one has fingers instead of hair for a beard.
Okay.
Blah.
He eventually pulls up in front of you guys and looks at you and goes, Have you been a good boy? He says to Fulton.
Muted.
Fulton moves his mouth toward Santa Claus.
Probably not.
No, you don't forget we were put on in the workshop. We were put on the board forever good.
Were we?
Yes, we were.
What's your name? He checks his list.
James Fulton.
He checks it again. You are on the good list. He gives you a wrapped package. And you?
Joshua McKay.
Checks his list, and he checks it again in surprise, and he gives you a wrapped package. And you?
Freddy Firestarter.
Oh, yes, we have something for you. He thrusts a wrapped package in your hands, and yeah.
Thanks, Santa.
Yeah, he says. He goes off.
How big is the package?
Yours is this big.
Oh, a dildo? I open it.
It's a dildo.
Hey!
You knew what you wanted. I'm surprised you didn't get a piece of coal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this. I add it next to my other dildo.
All right.
I shall open the wrapped item.
Yours is one of those kind of fancy pocket watches with the chain.
Okay.
I'll open mine.
Yours is a what's it called?
Golf club, titanium.
No. Those golf balls that it's like the really good golf balls, but they also can glow in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys are staying there before the possibly world-ending thing. There's sled tracks with all these bolts and stuff that have been run over by a sled, and there's a pile of reindeer shit.
I walk near enough to the wall and I fumble my chaos sense.
Here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card. Here comes the fumble card. Okay, here we go. Right. He is so surprised that not only does he drop the dildo in his hand, but the three that are in his ass.
I shall attempt to sense pattern.
It's a rain of dildos.
No.
Oh. Now where did this come from?
Last time Freddy farted, it impaled some guy across the room with a dildo.
Detailed analysis pattern on the skull.
Okay. Wouldn't you rather know about your glowing golf balls?
Nah.
Give me a second here. Okay, it's currently not super strong, but it's ramping up in strength as it goes. Going shadow walking out through it, like actually crossing through it, will require more and more willpower. The other from whoever's doing the actual walking, the other people are just passengers and can't help. It appears that unless you are super good at willpower, it will cause damage going through there. In fact, if somebody fucks it up as badly as sometimes, I don't know, like Freddy, who just shit out a bunch of dildos did, then it could even be lethal. It's a generational thing, and armor won't help. Unless it just maybe the magic part, maybe not. And also it looks like it's going to block communications in and out with Trumps.
Yeah, so as a result.
Yes, exactly as you guys thought. Everybody take a card and feel smug about going, yes, it's as we thought.
That would confirm, or that pretty much confirms it's pattern related, not chaos related.
Yes. Yes. Possibly too much pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Insight is just for spells, like regular spells, right?
What's the card say?
It's for spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Major insights for other shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do that card.
I'm going to play it, and then I'll fuck with it later.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wish I had the limited usage.
You guys stand there in front of it. You're not sure how difficult. Right now, you're thinking you can get through it. It might be painful, but you can get through it. Later, you're not sure. Depends on how high it builds up. It's still building. Right now, it's in phase 2 of building.
So, do you think, Doc, then that Ghost Wheel is outside of this wall?
Well, it must be.
Ghost Wheel is everything inside this wall.
Well, not necessarily. Ghost Wheel created these pocket realms and stuff, but we don't know if we're inside Ghost Wheel.
No, I don't think Ghost Wheel created these pocket realms. I think he is the infrastructure around them.
Let me look up something on detailed analysis pattern. Or actually, read me detailed analysis pattern real quick. I may be able to give you more information or not, Chris.
Uno momento. Gives a more complete analysis of a pattern-powered object. Must have a pattern-powered object to attempt a skill. Oh. A fumble indicates you can never attempt to analyze that object again. Barring a fumble result, this power can be used at will, 1 time per day.
Cool. You're thinking that this... give me shadow lore rolls, everybody. That's what I'm looking for. Go, Logan. Go, Logan. Oh, fuck you, Fulton.
Where's my lore shadows? No.
Ooh, I like mine too.
Nice.
Well done. Right. You, Freddie's thinking that it could be some sort of external force, and Fulton's like, I think somebody is usurping these realms. Somebody's using like really high level pattern shit that maybe is even beyond the knowledge of the PCs to usurp the realms and create them in their own, etc. But also the bad thing is, according to what Fulton figured out, it's coming and going that could cause damage. In other words, if you go through either direction, you could maybe take minor damage, maybe die, depending on how well you make whatever roll is required. So, evil, pure and simple evil.
Well,
or something.
I pull out my card, I concentrate on it, and I step through. No, I don't do that.
He goes, yeah, here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card.
Did you want a reroll card?
Sure.
I'm going to play my assistant fly on you.
Oh, wait, I have a hero's choice. I'll play that.
I was going to say, I've actually got a supporter reroll. So.
Oh, wait, why don't you play that, and I'll give you the support, here, take that.
Oh, no.
Because that's better than right, but this is a better card than the...
No, supporter reroll. I played a supporter reroll on you. You don't need to trade me anything, dude.
Oh, right, I'm stupid. That's
I'll play the assistant 5 on you just in case.
Score to reroll.
You're not sure if the trump defense will assist versus the pattern powers.
Well, I guess I'll find out, won't I?
You will.
One way to find out.
Because I already said I was doing it, so.
That's true. You say.
Okay, so.
You want to step in and see what happens?
Not yet.
Ah.
Not until I get fucking defense up.
Ah.
Where's my next? Oh, here we go. Okay. Bink. Nope.
Yeah, pattern defense might help.
That's what I just used.
Yeah. We're gonna wait until tomorrow to try again.
Or we could try and push through, and then
I still have my own card out.
Retry contacting Ghost Will once we're on the other side.
Break on through to the other side. Break on through.
Oh, we could also, we could just. Do we have any trumps that are outside of our realms?
Yeah, we have the one in Amber.
Well, wait, we have the guest room in Amber. We have. I don't think that's the best one to use right now.
I love it when Freddie brings up shit like that.
We have the house in Amber.
We have the Cult of Chaos.
Again, that's Amber. But yes,
I'm sure that wouldn't set off any alarms.
So, and it's been a while, so.
I'm not going there if you're going there.
Come on, it's been a while since you've started digging the
any
electrical
trumps of any locations outside.
Oh, I do. Who was with me when we did that? McKay, were you with us? Can't remember. But when we went with Trevor.
Yes, I was with you
the planes,
because I have Trevor's trump card.
Okay. Were you with us when we fought the giant rhino?
The ruins.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a trump of that location.
I was going to say, you have a trump of the rhino? No.
No.
There's a rhino just doing its own thing.
Yeah, I have a trump of the ruins.
Yes, because we thought it'd be a good location, so we went there. Yes, I was with you when we did that. Yes, cause it was you, me, and Kinley.
Yeah.
I believe, from memory.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to go there, we can go there.
Well, try it. Try and see.
Alright, well, let me see if the trump works. I'm not going to step through it, but let me see if it works. I pull out the trump.
It's kind of like, again, trying to contact somebody on a staticky radio. You might be able to go through, but it could be super dangerous.
A one-way trip.
Could be a one-way trip. Might be a part-way trip.
Blah.
All right.
I think the only way to know for sure is to walk through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks at Freddie. Freddie looks at everybody else. It shows a lot of different scenes and camera angles of the party just standing there looking at the wall after he says.
Why don't we try that tomorrow? Let's wait a day because I'd like to try to be defending while I do so.
Now, keep in mind it's still early in the day, so you've got an entire day of stuff you could get done if you wanted to. If you want to wait and see if the wall continues strengthening, as it looks like. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll. Actually, only half right here because it might be more obvious.
No.
Colton doesn't see anything. Freddie doesn't see anything. It's all up to McKay. Here comes McKay. Yes, McKay. Yeah, you just see the weird vapor skulls rushing across the ground, joining into the wall more and more. It's like watching. Imagine the sea going out and building into this thing, which is like a tsunami.
Right.
Yeah,
I shall describe what I see.
Yeah, we've seen that earlier.
They're like, yeah. So yeah, it looks like it's definitely rushing toward completion. So more time could be more danger, but danger is Freddy's middle name. Freddy Danger Firestar.
Don't know.
He tries to convince you that one day is not going to change anything as he kicks one of the bolts on the ground.
Well, I think it'd have to be one of you two doing the shadow walking, as you are the more willful individuals.
We're not a shadow walk, we're just going to walk through the wall.
Well, walking through the wall is also shadow walking. It's not just it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I'm not that good at it, but I can.
His skill dwindles as he continues talking until he admits he's never actually done it or know what you're talking about. You can feel the cowardice oozing out of him. He admits that he's never actually been anywhere or done anything, and he works at a retail department store called S-Mart. Mm-hmm.
This is my boomstick. All right, so you want to wait a day, Doc, before retrying?
So when I analyzed it, do I see where this skull is emanating from? Like, if the power's being sucked away, where's being sucked away to?
Destination seems to be the big wall thing. From is somewhere else.
It's from the pattern. We saw that.
Yeah, wow.
No, it's sucking the power from the pattern
into the wall.
Creating the wall. But what is making the sucking? Is what what's outside and where's it coming from?
You're not sure.
So where's the spell emanating from? Is what I'm coming.
Well, depends on how you look at it. Technically, it could be coming from the pattern. Technically.
I'm assuming the pattern didn't look corrupted or anything.
No, the pattern is fine. That's the thing. Is that I looked at the pattern because we went there. That was my first thing, is going to the pattern to see if it was changing, and it's not. It's just the same as it was.
It wasn't last time you were there anyway. Things may have changed now. You're not sure.
So I suppose the other thing is this the pattern itself doing this?
No, we know that. Some other person.
There's a scary card for Pete.
Why do you know that it's not the pattern itself doing it?
That's just what my knowledge of how all this stuff works was telling me. It's someone doing this.
Because it is believed that the patterns are sentient.
True. Maybe another pattern.
The whole ghost. The pattern goes doppelganger pattern, doppelgangers, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, Pete, give me a memory roll.
Okay, look, who all besides us knows about the pattern?
No.
In the village.
Kitty. Erase.
Trevor knows about the pattern. Merlin knows it. Ghostil knows it. Who else knows? Does Random know about? Yeah, he knows about the pattern.
Yeah. So anyone in the know is going to know that there's a pattern there now. What about if
fairly skilled would have seen the ripple effects of a new pattern being created?
What about if we walk the pattern, and then when we get to the middle, we teleport to whoever's casting a spell on that pattern? And then while I'm doing that, like, you guys are contacting me, like, via trump cards, so that way as soon as I step through, you guys are already trying to contact me, and I pull you guys with.
Yeah,
that'll still give you 2 minutes of happy fun time.
Not if we time it.
Right. So, like,
if it works that way.
Right. So they start contacting me as I'm approaching the end.
That would be freakishly distracting. And plus, if it teleports you, that may also break their communication, at least briefly enough that they have to start over.
Remember, if you move out of this zone, we might not be able to contact you at all, because the wall's still in the way.
Yep.
Do you still have Fiona's trump?
Yeah.
Have you tried contacting her?
Nope.
Because she was checking out the wall, don't forget, originally. So out of the Amberites, Fiona is the one who's probably most knowledgeable about this stuff.
I pull out her card and try to contact her.
Okay. Let's see if she's
Didn't she have some guy watching it as well that you chatted to?
There's no reply at all.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Wasn't there also some manservant or some guy of hers that you chatted to as well?
Yeah, but I don't have his.
No. I just mean he was.
Yeah, he used to be like over there on that hill. I point at the hill on the other side of the skull.
Yeah, I just mean that. Yeah, there was somebody there.
One of the floating half-formed skulls seems to almost try to take a bite of his finger as he's pointing, but it can't quite reach him, and then it fades back and gets sucked back into the wall. Wall itself seems to be 10 meters high.
I know this will probably not reveal anything, but McKay, do you still have your magic goggles?
Yep.
Can you have a look? Because we lost. Oh, by the way, that zone I was talking about, if you have any Chris-powered items, they'll be drained completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pull out my goggles and...
Certainly. Yes. I'm not sure what the willpower roll is here.
Neither do I.
Let me look. Yeah, give me a ×3. We'll try that for now.
Yeah. No.
Would you like to burn another charge?
Would you guys want to? Would you like to have a go, Doc?
Sure.
There's the charges.
Yeah.
Would you like to burn another charge?
Freddie, do you want to have a go?
Sure.
Freddie, your Chris is completely drained. Last I knew.
No, neither is.
Oh, he reaches for your shit.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. There's nothing magical here.
Nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem to be magic.
Yeah, it's all right. You at least eliminate that. We assumed that was the case, but now we've eliminated it.
You never know.
Freddie and Chris give me memory rolls. It might be something one of you guys know about. Both of you guys are wondering if the black evil dog thing that was left in the pattern room may have anything at all to do with this. The one, there used to be two statues, and then they were kissing, and then forming into one and then became one giant statue.
Wait.
It has a lot of sticky notes and post-its on it saying "Don't touch, leave it alone under any circumstance."
Yeah, that was the one Henry had. That made him go all crazy.
I thought Alex was still lugging his around.
Oh no, you want the patent and got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And left it with the other one that was in there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's why there was two, and then they were kissing, and then they forming, and then they grew. And were ignored.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just because the PCs ignore something long enough, it means it will eventually go away. Just have to ignore it harder.
So where's that Jessica Disbeliever person?
Ooh.
Just disbelieve this whole thing away. Well, there's a dog statue.
And plus that body that was in there. You're not sure what's up with him, or maybe you are, I don't know.
Why is there a body in there?
Body in where?
In the pattern. Well, in the room pattern.
There was a body in there?
Just an unconscious body.
An unconscious body, so not a dead body.
There seemed to be a body there. Didn't really look at it. Didn't seem dead.
More things. I was not aware there was a body in there.
I mean, we won't wipe off it, so.
Pardon?
We won't wipe off.
Go check this shit out.
Okay.
Have you got to jump to the village?
Yeah, I would jump to the village.
Roll that shit, Freddy. Come on, break that trump. Spend those hero points. Yeah. Shit. Right. Cut to the village. People greet number 2 and stuff as he wanders along, and you guys eventually get led into the Green Dome by the little person butler, who does a short bow to you as you're going in.
Does the village look different? Is this weird stuff going on here as well?
Here, there doesn't seem to be. If there is, it's more subtle.
Is everyone still distracted and acting funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the butler. He seems A-okay. It was fun watching the PCs try to interrogate him for a while. Tell us what we want to know. Anyway, and then you guys go back to your 1960s half-cup chair thing, and number 2 sits down and plays with the dials, and it sinks below. And do you want to get the normal status update from number, 37?
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, well, sir, things are going quite oddly. We're not sure exactly what's going on, but the rovers are out and keeping an eye on things. There appears to be much unrest.
37 it was.
Yeah.
It's after the monitoring. As in people are appearing to be more unsettled than normal? Or?
Yes, exactly. We suspect the jammers.
Why is that?
Well, they're usually behind any kind of minor things that don't go anywhere. You know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
But also, for some reason that we cannot figure out, we have been finding more plastic balloons.
Plastic balloons, really?
Indeed.
Filled with air or no?
Yeah, as in deflated, inflated.
They're able to float. We suspect helium.
So helium-filled balloons floating by.
Or on strings tied to things.
On strings tied to things, okay.
We're not sure why.
Any
it's very
clown,
unsettling.
anybody dressed as clowns or harlequins?
We have had a couple report of some clown-like individuals, but not been able to be found yet.
Any further signs of the escaped individual?
No, I'm afraid not. He looks saddened by this.
All right. Carry on.
Very good, number 2. they go back to riding their giant fucking seesaw of what in the fuckness around. You continue on down to the pattern where many odd things are going on. There's it's about the size of a very large. It's like it's maybe like if you were to strap a couple of motorcycles together. That's how big the dog statue thing is. And then there's also the body that's floating, and it's very slowly spinning on the axis with like the head and spine, but the arms and legs are just flopping around as it very, very slowly spins. It's hovering
where is it in relation to the pattern?
Both of the things are off of the pattern, not on the pattern at all over there. The thing that's the size of 3 motorcycles, the super evil looking winged dog statue, has all kinds of various post-it notes and such, which also seem to have oddly grown with it. And the body is floating maybe 2 meters off the ground, and it's spinning at about this speed. And that's one rotation.
How is the body dressed?
I'm not sure if I remember. Freddie, do you remember how the body was dressed? He doesn't remember how the body was dressed.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Formal-ish kind of t-shirt and a tie and just regular trousers.
A formal t-shirt with a tie and trousers.
Like nothing crazy. Modern day.
Modern day, good.
Yeah.
Does the individual look familiar to Dokurai?
I don't believe so.
All right, so it's not what's his name, who was chained in the sub-realm at the school, at the academy.
No. The pattern itself seems to kind of be glowing brightly, fade slightly, glowing brightly, fade slightly, glowing brightly, fade slightly, glowing brightly. Kind of
So
like
it's pulsing.
Pulsing. There you go. That's the word. Thank you.
So, Patton, can you summon up a ghost doppelganger or something and chat to us about what's going on?
The giant dog thing seems to be leaking an inky blackness. You're not sure if it's touching the pattern or not, but it's definitely around the dog thing.